On most days, Rebecca Yanez and Arturo Vasquez are carpooling by 7 a.m., so they make it to class on time. They went to high school in San Diego, but the two English-speaking business majors are living at home while going to college in Tijuana. As they approach the border on an October morning, there's barely a line. That's how it is on most days, and Rebecca usually makes the trip in a half hour, but not always.
It's not that hard. It's sometimes kind of stressful just because of the problems at the border. It was just like, or sometimes I would get a text that, oh, they're closing the border, or, oh, there's a lot of traffic. It's just like, oh, I have to go to school, or like something like that. But it's just those little moments. But besides that, it's been okay so far.
Both Rebecca and Arturo attend CETIS, a private university in Baja California. In addition to Tijuana, it has campuses in Mexicali, across from Calexico, and in Ensenada along the coast. After the 2008 financial crisis, administrators at CETIS began noticing an uptick in their number of U.S. students. Fernando Leon Garcia is CETIS president.
Historically, we've had on and off, since this is a transporter area, families with some links to Mexico. However, as a result of the institution achieving U.S. accreditation, Western Association of Schools and Colleges, and at the same time, some complications within California in terms of choice, cost, accessibility, it all of a sudden became a popular and increasingly frequent incidence.
In 2012, CETIS became the first and only university outside of the U.S. to get accreditation by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges, the same accreditation held by the California State University system.
If you have accreditation, then you have a certain level of quality that people look for.
There are currently 337 students at CETIS who graduated from Southern California high schools. In 2010, that number was only 50. Tuition at CETIS is more expensive than at a state school in California, but there is no requirement that students live on campus their first year. Over the past decade, several state schools in Southern California have phased in that requirement, which makes UCs and CSUs unaffordable for many students. Last year, the university launched a business program that's taught in English, the first of its kind in Baja. Annual tuition is just under $12,000.
We are very closely and inextricably linked to multinationals here. You can see around the campus. There's one right across the street and some others a few blocks from here. So collaboration with multinational industry and therefore employability. All of these are factors that have some impact in terms of the students' decisions to come here.
Both Arturo and Rebecca dealt with some pushback from friends and family when they decided to study in Mexico. Arturo began at Mesa Community College in San Diego, but transferred to CETIS after being attracted to their business program. His parents didn't want him to transfer.
Their original response was like that normal of, well, we already live in San Diego, why don't you study here? You already know the system, you've been here practically for your whole life.
Rebecca's high school friends were shocked when she first told them of her decision.
At first they were like, why? Like, what's different over there? Like, is it really better? And at first, one of my top things was that it's cheaper. So I thought about that. I was like, oh, it's gonna be cheaper.
Both Arturo and Rebecca plan on working in the border region, where they hope their multinational experience at CETIS will give them an advantage. Yet getting a degree in Mexico hasn't always been viewed as a positive on the job market. Lorena Serrano is a fifth-generation resident of Tijuana. She teaches business at CETIS and says it used to be much harder for graduates from Mexican schools to find work at U.S. companies.
They were rejected because of the study in Mexico.
But things are changing, Serrano says. 20% of graduates have jobs in the area at large corporations like Honeywell and Samsung.
So I have students that born in the U.S., study in Mexico, have the opportunity to work in the U.S. only with the degree of CETIS. So it is a possibility. It's our main goal.
More students will likely join Rebecca and Arturo as the costs of college and housing in California continue their upward march. In Tijuana, Max Rivlin-Nadler, KPBS News.